Cell cycle is a mechanism which is used for cell division, which is part of reproduction of new cells from parent cells. अब जब हम सेल साइकिल की बात करते हैं तो देयर शुड बी सम रेगुलेशन मैकेनिज्म. Regulation means that we can check if this cell cycle or cell division is normal or abnormal. For that purpose, we need several components and different phase markers. These phase markers basically help us to identify current phases or situation of the cell division. For that purpose, there are several traditional techniques available, such as DNA staining, lysis, fixation, etc., which help us to identify different phases of given cell cycle. But the problem is that these traditional techniques usually do not work on real-time analysis of cell cycles. For real-time analysis and for cell cycling monitoring type things, we need new techniques, such as one technique is fluorescent-based cell cycle phase markers. For that term, I will be using the word FCC-M. So those basically phase markers, they are useful for telling us where the current phase of the cell cycle is. For that purpose, there are several different techniques available, which are shown in this slide. So I have divided these techniques with the help of three things. What are those things? Number one, this column represent technique name, कि कौन सी वो टेक्निक है फेज मार्किंग की जो हमें बताएगी कि अब हम क्या चीज़ मेजर कर रहे हैं या क्या चीज़ what we want to know about the cell cycle or cell. Then how that information is gathered, कि कौन सा इंस्ट्रूमेंट हम यूज़ करेंगे for that particular phase marker, and then what is the purpose or usefulness of that particular technique. So first one is this cell biomass. Cell biomass, as the name suggests, biomass क्या होता है? Biomass basically एक टेक्निक है जो किसी बायोलॉजिकल इक्विपमेंट की या बायोलॉजिकल डाटे की मैस को मेजर करने में हेल्प करती है. तो सिमिलरली सेल बायोमास क्या करेगा कि जो सेल के डिफरेंट पार्ट्स हैं उनको मेजर करने में हेल्प आउट करेगा. फॉर दैट पर्पस वी नीड दिस प्लेट रीडर. Again, this plate reader, it can be any silicon based plate reader or other types of material based things in which we put the cell and then we measure different information, such as we can count what is the total number of cells which determine cell growth, कि कितने सेल मौजूद हैं during a cell cycle. Then we have this second part, which is cell cycle phase markers, which are based on this flow cytometry. Instrument wise, if I say that which one is the most important instrument for measuring cell cycle phase marker, it would be flow cytometry, which is used in most of the techniques. So what is this flow cytometry? It is basically a laser based technique, which is of course a biophysical technique for cell counting, sorting, then biomarker identification and detection. So how does it works? It is based on protein engineering by suspending cells in a stream of fluid and passing them from electronic detection apparatus. So there are two major parts. One is that it has some fluid and then it is passed through some electronic detection apparatus. So based on this information, what we get or what is usefulness, we can study the cell cycle, and cell cycle analysis can also be done. So what is the advantage of studying the cell cycle or cell cycle analysis? We can find out if that is regulated or no, means if it is normal or no. Then we have this thymidine incorporation. So thymidine incorporation, basically it is a chemical. So what is usefulness of this thymidine, or what does it do? Basically it is used for synchronization of cells during its synthetic phase or S phase. So what are instruments used? One tool is the scintillation counter or autoradiography. So both of these techniques are basically part of radiation methodology, which is basically detect and measure ionizing radiation type things, which is based on intensity and energy of incident radiations. So what we have a radiation waves which we put on some cells, and then we find out intensity and energy of these incident radiations. So what does it help in? It helps in cell proliferation measurement in animal tissues. Now what is this cell proliferation? By proliferation, what we mean is that it is the increase in the number of cells which is used to define the balance between cell divisions and cell loss. And this cell division and cell loss balance, it is achieved through cell death. कि जब सेल डेथ हो जाता है तो व्हाट विल हैपन कि हाउ विल वी गेट अ बैलेंस बिटवीन सेल डिवीजन एंड सेल ग्रोथ, कि जब सेल प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं या वो डाई कर रहे हैं तो उनमें कैसे एक बैलेंस को अचीव किया जाए. Moving on, we have two other techniques such as DNA staining, which is also a traditional cell cycle phase marker technique. It is basically based on dyes like colors, and instrument used is again fluorocytometry. And importance of this technique is basically cell division assays in vivo. And finally, we have this bromodioxyuridine incorporation, which is analogous to thymidine. And again, what is the purpose? It helps in cell cycle analysis in normal and cancerous cells. Now, this cell cycle phase markers as presented by CCPM in drug discovery process. What is the importance of this cell cycle phase markers? As I previously said that these cell cycle phase markers are useful for finding the regulation of the cell. So if those regulation is normal, then we can say that there is no cancer or abnormality in the cell. For that purpose, they can be used for screening of drug molecules, different drug molecules, which can be used for target discovery or which can be used for candidate drugs molecules. Then they can help in finding or testing the activity of different drugs and then finding out the best drug among the different candidate drug molecules. And finally, investigating other cellular processes can be done using this cell cycle phase markers. So what is basically the idea? This cell cycle phase markers, basically they are applied in transgenic animals so that they can be performed before applying them to the human beings. So first we apply on different transgenic animals which have human genes injected in themselves, so that we can have experiments for finding different drug targets and drug molecules. Then, for example, one common example is about mutant mouse model, which help us to identify or to study different degenerative diseases in vivo setting in our laboratory settings. And one common thing is again green fluorescent proteins, which are used as a cell cycle phase marker, which we have already seen in the table which I presented in this module. So what we can say about this module is basically that cell cycle phase markers help us to identify or to study different things related to a cell, such as cell count, the cell discovery information, if it is normal, abnormal, or if it is working in its proper conditions and its proper usage.